So the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef has opened up a lot of eyes to things within, the culture, because we've been having these conversations about gatekeeping our culture, why that's important, because you don't have a culture if you can't gatekeep anything. If you can't say something is exclusive to Black America, that's why when some people come here, they may say Black Americans don't have culture, but basically what they're saying is y'all don't gatekeep enough to make certain things that's for Black Americans exclusive to Black America, and people have to go right to Black Americans to get that. That's what, really part of the culture that we're now starting to institute. And our brother is going to point something out that many of us has been doing in error with this situation. Let's go ahead and roll that.
One of the best side effects of this Kendrick and Drake beef is the collective realization that Black people are starting to have that we need to do a better job of gatekeeping our culture. And I've made multiple videos about it, and this has been a conversation going on amongst the Black community for a while now, and about how Black people need to stop inviting people to the cookout, literally and figuratively, for doing the bare minimum. And over the course of this beef, with each diss track that Kendrick has dropped, each track has more and more layers to the point that if you aren't a Black person immersed in Black culture, you're totally lost right now. You're outside of your depth. And you can see this ripple effect going on. You can see all these suburban white kids scrambling. They don't understand why Black people are resonating with so many of these diss tracks from Kendrick. And they're trying to urban dictionary their way through these diss tracks to understand what's going on. And they're starting to realize, like, no matter how many rap songs they listen to, no matter how many Black friends they have and how much they change their style, there's still things about Black people and Black culture that they will never understand or can understand because they are not Black. And you can see this ripple effect going on. And it's not just hitting Drake, but it's hitting people like DJ Vlad, who's going on Twitter talking about, oh, this track isn't properly mixed, so it takes away from it. It's a diss track. Ain't nobody looking for it to be properly mixed. And if it not being properly mixed took away from it, then Black people wouldn't be out here crip walking to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and DJ Vlad in such shambles right now, he literally trying to get Princeton professor fired because she told him the truth. This is a Black folks affair and you are out of your depth right now. You are better off observing and being seen and not heard. And that is the pretty much Kendrick's overall point. And I'm so glad he's starting to open Black people's eyes to this. This is a perfect opportunity for us as Black people to start gatekeeping our culture and reset the narrative of how we operate when it comes to the rest of the world receiving our culture.
Yeah, these cookout invitations, I don't give cookout invitations to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I told you, don't invite me to your cookout because you don't take, anybody can get in there. Somebody coming there with a black scent acting like Aquafina there and she can get in, right? Just because she's cosplaying a Black girl. That's all it takes to get in. Notice they don't let us in at the country club. Notice they don't let us in at them think tanks where they taking whole weekends plotting strategy, whether they Democrat or Republican. They never let us at the think tanks. We never get to go over there, but we won't let them all into Black people's, cookouts or whatever. That's why I say right now in the Black, America, all cookout invitations for people outside of the culture should be canceled, null and void, period. Because we got to get some things right in the culture first. We got to tighten up the culture. We got to start gatekeeping the culture a lot more. We got to heavily gatekeep the culture. We got to check people's paperwork, find out where people from, what they got going on, what they've been saying about the culture. If they're guests in the culture, we need to go ahead on, go through their Twitter. We need to go through everything to see if they have been secretly disrespecting the culture, taking shots at the culture. He mentioned DJ Vlad. DJ Vlad has recently come out after trying to get a Black woman fired from Princeton University saying, well, after our consideration, I apologize, for trying to get her let go. But he didn't apologize to her. He just said he apologized for trying to get her let go or trying to push that down. But he didn't say directly to Morgan Jerkins, I apologize for what I did. So that's why a lot of people say, bro, we don't care about that. No, you felt that your paper was about to be touched. But really, when it comes to people like DJ Vlad, we should have been gatekeep the culture. And like I said, the way we gatekeep when DJ Vlad is you can't stop him from making his videos. But what you'd say to the Black people, hey, we are paying attention to who go on his platform. If you go on his platform, you're done. Go on there if you want to. And we have to make an example out of any black person that go to his platform. Oh, you going to talk to him? Oh, we're not listening to your music. Oh, you going to talk to him? Oh, we're not watching your movie when it come out. Because if you're going to sit over there with him who has disrespected the culture, then at that point, you are a collaborator. So stay over there with him. Stay over there. And the black eyes need to move away from that platform. It's just that simple. Because the person running it is not an ally to the black community. When he said to that sister, typical victim mentality, that's how a racist talk. And if any other time, you can call him culture vulture all you want, and that's fine. But when he said typical victim mentality, that all said it for me. I mean, like I said, I ain't subscribed to Vlad anyway. I don't watch Vlad like that. But no, and I don't care if he laid up with a black woman. Don't matter to me. Don't matter at all. Because they like to use, well, I got a black wife. So it don't matter. It don't matter if you have a black wife. It don't matter. The reason why it don't matter because the slave masters say, well, he's not racist because he was laid up with black women in slavery. See how that works? Don't matter. But on top of that, yes, a lot of white people is having a hard time with this because it's certain things we say, certain nuances, and that only black America is going to get. And we're not going to be on here teaching. And that's another thing about gatekeeping the culture, black America. Stop telling people, dissecting what certain things mean. Stop doing that. Other groups don't dissect what their stuff mean on public platforms. If you're part of the culture, that's it. Our culture, in order to gatekeep it, it can't be for everybody. It can't. Now, everybody can listen if they would like. It can enjoy. When it comes to really dissecting our culture, no, because that's caused more problems. Because these people sit up here and dissect our culture, know certain things, get involved in conversations, but then when the heat comes for certain things, they can go right back to their community and get away from the heat. You understand what I'm saying? So no, the gatekeeping of black American culture is I'm loving the conversation. I'm loving that people saying we're gonna start gatekeeping a lot more, because when we gatekeep, that's when we're gonna get somewhere. That's when we can start making things more exclusive to black America. If you can't come directly to black America to get black American culture, then we don't have a culture at that point. And we're fixing that. We collectively fixing that, and it's a good time to be seeing all of that. And so, hey, with this Kendrick Lamar, Drake beef, is great to me. Like I said, I think it's good for hip hop personally, because I was so sick of the gimmicky things. Drake and Kendrick Lamar isn't rapping in a gimmicky way. And that's what I like just from both of them personally, even though, like I said, Kendrick embodied Drake, but nothing Drake really, well, the last song, but I'm talking about songs like Family Matters, Push Ups, and things like that Drake was rapping on. Drake was actually rapping, and I like things like that, because, today, when you listen to some trash like Sexy Red, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of welcome that back and forth any day.